Voice assistants are on the verge of a massive, massive change. And what that means is it's creating this huge new opportunity for brands. So in this explainer, we're going to break down what this new world of voice engagement really looks like, and more importantly, how you can help your clients get in on the ground floor. Let's get into it. To really get a sense of just how big this is, take a look at this quote. Think about it. This isn't just some new feature or a minor update. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how we all interact with technology, on the same level as when the iPhone first came out. It's that big of a deal. And honestly, that comparison to the iPhone is just perfect, because we are witnessing a very similar kind of leap. For more than a decade now, the main way we've interacted with everything has been through a piece of glass in our hands. Now that's all changing. It's becoming our voice, and for brands, well, that changes absolutely everything.
And this is Amazon's big play. I mean, they kind of missed the boat on the mobile revolution with the Fire Phone, right? But they've been playing the long game here. Their goal is to make Alexa so useful, so indispensable, that we just naturally start turning away from our phones. They want to be the new center of our digital lives.
Okay, so what's the actual engine driving this huge shift? Let's take a closer look at the technology that's making all of this possible. We're talking about the new and much, much smarter Alexa Plus.
So at its core, Alexa Plus is just powered by way more advanced AI. And what this lets it do is move way beyond simple commands. It can now understand nuance, it can remember the context of your conversation, and it can interact in a way that just feels, well, natural. And that's the absolute key to it actually doing things for people.
And the real breakthrough is how all of these features work together. It's not about just understanding one command anymore. It's about being proactive, booking a reservation for you, scheduling an appointment, finding a movie, and doing it all in one single flowing conversation. It's making that leap from being a simple tool to becoming a true assistant.
Okay, so we've got this incredibly powerful new technology. But what does that actually mean for brands? How does this all translate into a real business opportunity? Let's connect the dots here and see where the real growth potential is for your clients. So the very first thing you need to wrap your head around is just the sheer scale of this. Right now, as we speak, there are 600 million Alexa-enabled devices sitting in homes all over the world. That's not a future market. That's a massive, pre-built marketplace just sitting there waiting for this AI upgrade. And that audience is about to become way more active. As Alexa Plus rolls out, likely as a free upgrade for Prime members, analysts are predicting this huge triple-digit jump in user engagement. So you've got more users, and they're using it more often. That's the exact kind of momentum that brands can tap into.
So what can a brand actually do with this? Well, this technology allows for immediate action. Just imagine, a customer hears an ad, and instead of having to pull out their phone, they can just say, "Alexa, book that test drive," or "Alexa, buy tickets for tonight." All of that friction between hearing about something and actually doing it, it's practically gone.
So we can see the opportunity, right? This whole new world is opening up. But navigating a brand new frontier like this, well, it comes with its own set of challenges. The absolute key is knowing how to build for voice from the ground up, the right way.
With a completely new interface like voice, success really comes down to getting the fundamentals right from day one. If brands want to start these valuable new conversations with their customers, they need a strategy that's built on a deep understanding of how people actually interact with sound and AI.
And that, right there, is where our experience at Say It Now really comes into play. We've spent the last 7 years completely focused on voice engagement, basically preparing for this exact moment and figuring out what truly works.
We were actually founded way back in 2018, and getting in that early allowed us to spend years just collecting data, building that foundational knowledge, and really defining the best practices that now help our partners succeed in this new space. Look, our expertise isn't just theoretical. It's built on real-world campaigns with hundreds of major brands, and that gives us, and by extension gives you, unmatched working knowledge, clear benchmarks, and a proven playbook for how to win at voice advertising. So, the voice revolution isn't coming, it's here. And the opportunity is just immense. We've gone through the technology, we've talked about the strategy for success, so really, the only question left is, are you ready to go out and start the conversation with your clients?